I didn't just stumble into pharmacy. I was driven into it by pain that turned into purpose and passion. I still remember the hardest season of my life, my father's sickness. My father was a strong man, a very strong man. He was a hero. But sickness has a way of bringing even the strongest person down. We moved from hospital to hospital. We were prescribed medications, sometimes more than 3 at once, with no clear instructions. The packets were just names, long chemical names, instructions that we didn't understand. We gave the medications, we trusted. What choice did we have? We prayed. But instead of my father to get better, he grew worse. He grew weaker. I later came to know that part of his suffering wasn't just the sickness. It was drug therapy problems, unclear instructions, side effects that were ignored, drug-food interactions that were not communicated to us at all. And the most painful part, nobody was there to guide us through it. Nobody said, this is what to take with this medication, this is how this medication works, this is not what to take with this medication, you don't combine this and this, you combine this and this, you don't take this food with this, you take this food with this. Nobody. I, with my mother and the rest of the family, were just there, confused, scared. I remember sitting there. I was a teenager, still in secondary school. I began to ask myself, I began to research that who are those people that manufacture drugs? Who are those that ensure that drugs bring healing and not harm? Who are those people that ensure that drug therapy problems are avoided? Who are the people that give this drug information? Who are the people that ensure that side effects are tackled? Who are the people that explain clearly to patients that this is how to take this medication, this is what to take with this medication, this is what not to take with this medication, this is what to expect when taking this medication? Who are these people? And then I found out that pharmacy was the cause. But I didn't walk this road alone. Together with my family, and along the way, God placed a mentor in my path, Mr. Omoloye of blessed memory. He guided me, he encouraged me, his words shaped me. He saw the fire in me and continued to encourage me. Today, I honor his memory. May he so rest in peace. And then the journey began, pharmacy school journey. The journey wasn't easy. Pharmacy school was full of long sleepless nights, moments of doubt. But each time I thought of quitting, I remembered my father's tired eyes. I remembered my mother's strength, my brother's support, the silent prayers. And I remembered sitting there in that hospital room and telling myself, promising myself that nobody would ever go through what my father went through. And that promise kept me going. And this is why pharmacy is not just a career. To me, it is my passion. Pharmacy is not just about handing out drugs. It is about pharmaceutical care. Looking at the patient as a whole, not just the prescription. It is about identifying drug therapy problems before they cause harm. It is about making sure that the medications are right for that patient at that dose and at that time. It is about counseling the patients and their families, telling them what the drugs will do, what to avoid when taking the drugs, what to expect, the side effects. Pharmaceutical care is about walking with the patient through the healing journey, preventing suffering, preventing harm, and making sure that Every medicine truly brings health and not harm. It is about protecting families from the harm of wrong drug use or misuse. It's about being the bridge between complex medicines and human beings whose lives depend on them. It's about giving the right information to help with healing without harm. It is about giving people the information that they desperately need. You know, my father's sickness taught me this truth, that medicines can heal, but without the right guidance and information, they can also harm. And this is why the world needs pharmacists. And that is why I chose this path. So today, September 25, the World Pharmacist Day, I celebrate myself. I celebrate my fellow pharmacists across the world, the unsung heroes who stand guard over every prescription, who bring guidance, who bring protection, clarity to every prescription. I celebrate you all. I celebrate the memory of my father, whose pain gave me purpose. I celebrate my mother. I celebrate her strength. I celebrate my brothers. I celebrate the memory of Mr. Omoloye, who guided me. I celebrate all my lecturers, my Ife Pharmacy lecturers. I celebrate every life touched by pharmacists, because behind every drug, behind every life saved, there was a pharmacist who cared enough to make a difference. I'm a pharmacist, and my passion is to offer pharmaceutical care so that medicines heal and not harm. Happy World Pharmacist Day! So today, make sure that you do something nice for your pharmacist. Yes, they need it, we need it. Yes! I remain your dear fam, and you're welcome.